And welcome back. Yeah, so we're doing quite a few shifts here on set, and my only regret, boys, one of these days we'll get Sabrina and the Navigators to come back and just mash up the place, take over, perform. We do a full unplug session. I always love doing that, so we gotta work on that. But I did mention before the break or during the introduction that I have with me in studio this morning Sabrina and two of the Navigators. I understand it's 4 Navigators.
Yes.
Yeah, I love the name actually. And many of you may not know who Sabrina is, but like I mentioned to Miriam earlier, if you heard the Pure Grenada theme song for the campaign for the Tourism Authority, then you say, yes, that's who it is. And I've gotten lots of feedback. She's Grenadian? No. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I have with me in studio this morning. So happy to have them here. Sabrina, she's joined by Dita and Josh. Welcome. Welcome. And congratulations on all your accomplishments thus far, because I know there's going to be lots more in store for Sabrina. Yeah, not hopefully, girl. Yes, you will. But welcome. And the first thing I'd love to ask you is, how long have you actually been doing this? Because folks really just know about Sabrina, but Sabrina has been doing her thing for quite a while.
I've been singing all my life, but we only started as a band beginning of this year, ending of last year. So it's been most of 2014, which was a promising year. Still is.
Yeah.
So about probably 4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months
professionally.
Now. Yeah. And I know there was the moment of discovery, if I can put it that way. The gentleman who spotted you or heard you, correct me if I'm wrong, I could be wrong with this one. Was it the gentleman sitting behind you who heard you and
yes,
yes. He has such an ear and eye for talent out there, and I'm speaking about Mr. Dita. Help me with your last name, Dita.
Burkhalter.
I almost said Burkhardt, and I'm like, no, wrong surname, Burkhalter. Dita, how are you? And welcome to Chit Chat. It's good to have you here. Your wife's been here before.
More than me.
She beat you to it.
She's also better than me.
Yeah. But welcome. When was the first time you heard this young lady?
I think it was 2 years ago. We have every Sunday gospel concerts, and then we had a Trinity gospel choir, and then there was a very young 17-year-old singer which came and performed, and I was absolutely amazed. But it took me about 1 year to find out the right phone number, because she was changing phones like I don't know.
Just crazy, right? But eventually you found her.
Eventually we got through, yes. Yeah.
What was one of the things that stood out about Sabrina for you?
I think for me it's always when a musician is real.
Yes.
So there is an emotion behind it, an expression.
Yes.
And I saw this at that time 17 years old lady, and she was singing like really a lot of impression, and it was real.
Yeah. I know. I have a confession. I mean, we're showing one of the clips, obviously, from one of your uploads on YouTube right now, at the Dingy concert. And, I know someone was asking me, you love music, and how can you tell, that a song is a real good song and the talent is really good? And I'm like, if I don't get goosebumps, you see them? And you ain't even start to sing. I just listened to Dita talk about you. Look, if I get goosebumps, that's a real deal.
That's a good explanation.
That's a good explanation, isn't it? Yeah. She is the real deal.
The body knows.
The body knows and the mind knows. And Josh is also a key element of the Navigators. Josh, you're a musician. Ooh, look at this. We're going to talk about this in a couple minutes, providing we have the time. But Josh, tell me about joining the family as a Navigator. I love that name.
Well, I would say it started since about last year, December, because that's the time when I was introduced to Dita, and myself and my brother, who is the guitarist in the Navigators, and we were working on some Christmas songs, recording some Christmas songs. And I believe that Dita really liked working with us.
Nice.
So when the idea of this band came along, he readily contacted us, and so we started. Our very first gig actually was, like Sabrina said, New Year's Eve, right? And from then to now, we've been the Navigators.
Wow.
We had a bit of back and forth about the name.
I heard.
Yeah. But we settled on the Navigators.
I think it's brilliant.
And the bass player is a friend of ours who we brought in, and it just went on like that.
And smooth sailing. I mean, in terms of performances, I know you mainly perform for now at
La Faible,
the perfect spot. People be like, why? The perfect spot. Tell me about, your experience working with the Navigators, with these gentlemen. Did it mesh? Because I know a lot of young, without just telling you to hold a quick second, because I know it's really difficult for a lot of singers on island who want to be part of a group or form a group. It's really tough getting, the right drummer, the right guitarist, everyone to mesh. But so far I can tell that Sabrina and the Navigators is just a perfect fit. What's the experience like for
As
you?
you rightly said, Dita, he has a good ear
He
for
does.
music and a good feel for all of other things. It hasn't been very difficult. I mean, all I have to do is sing, put my best, and they do the rest. So I don't have to hold everything. They have
Josh is smiling.
Perfect. They're easy to work with. They know
Fantastic.
exactly what they want and
Yeah.
exactly what they want it to sound like,
Yeah.
and they do it.
Yeah.
As simple as that. So it has been smooth
Smooth sailing. Smooth like
So
Sabrina's
smooth
voice.
sailing.
Tell me about some of your influences, because I listen to you sing and I hear Diana Krall, I hear Nora Jones. I'm right, aren't I? I know my music.
Funny thing.
I know my music.
Funny thing.
Yeah. You don't know any of them, so you gotta look them up, because
I have
it's
to.
just the raw smoothness of your voice. Corinne Bailey Rae, you know her.
I know her.
Hey.
Love her.
Love her
I love
too.
her. My biggest influence is really my mom.
Oh.
Yeah, that's who I listen to since I was a child
So your
growing
mom
up.
sings?
So yeah, and she's more into jazzy. That she has a jazzy feel. So that's why I think I come up with this jazz, and I don't know who all of these jazz singers are.
Wow.
But yeah, that's where I get my influence from. And my dad,
Yeah.
he has more of a Caribbean feel, and my
so-
sisters.
So this is in your blood, young lady. In your veins.
Everywhere, in my hair, my teeth.
I love that. So let's talk, because I see Dita have a little keyboard there. So I'm just loving this interview already. Just keep your eyes on the clock, guys. I don't want to run out of time, but we must talk about the Pure Grenada campaign and your song being selected. How did it all unfold? Sorry.
Long story. That wasn't the original plan. But we decided we were going to do a cover of a song to put with it, and then it probably didn't go over as well as it should have. So we wrote a song. Well, I wrote a song. They came up with the music.
Yeah,
It's
young
their
lady,
job.
because you're a really great songwriter as well.
Well,
Wow.
I try.
Girl.
I try, and it just came out better than expected,
Yeah.
I guess. And people love it. Apparently, I like it.
I think the world loves it. I think
Hopefully.
everybody loves this song. Everybody loves this. It's just, it comes from the heart.
Yeah.
Because you're singing about your beautiful Grenada.
And so beautiful.
Nothing gets better than home and Grenada, and don't you just love Dita?
He knows exactly the right time.
He knows. So is that a cue?
Stepping off the plane, it's so easy to breathe again. Life in the big city has finally took its toll, and it's been so long, but I'm finally home. And what better place to rest my weary bones than on this beautiful island where there's so much to see. Where every corner I turn, there's something there to remind me of my beautiful nation and what it means to me. Not a thing out of place, that's what's special about it. And do you hear? It's the songs the birds are singing. Do you hear? It's a sound that's everlasting, and and there's no end in sight. Just the beginning of our lives. Sweet Grenada, this is home.
Oh yeah.
Sweet Grenada, yeah, this is home.
Woo.
Sweet Grenada, this is home.
Oh my gosh! I wanna cry. I wanna dance. I've got goosebumps. Don't ever come back here, because y'all gonna make me make a mess on TV. My mascara's gonna run. She is absolutely amazing. You've got something really big coming up in the next few weeks, close.
3-4 weeks. Yeah.
Oh,
We actually have plans to go to Europe.
don't whisper it. Say it loud.
We have plans to go to Europe on a small tour, just for the
Wonderful.
experience, and it would be absolutely
Girl, you're gonna kill
fabulous.
them. She's gonna kill them. Make sure you come back with her. Tell them they cannot have her. We want her back here.
In my own interest, I will look for that, yeah.
Oh, this is wonderful. Folks, if you need to find out more about Sabrina and the Navigators, they've got an official Facebook page. Love it. Simple. Sabrina and the Navigators on Facebook. Follow the band. Check it out. You perform at Le Faible how often?
Saturday. Well, every 2 weeks.
Every 2
Every
weeks.
two
So next
Saturday.
this
This
coming
Saturday coming will
This
be our
Saturday
next
coming.
performance.
Fantastic, fantastic. Anything you'd like to add, Josh? I know you're the drummer, and I mean, you see what I tell you about meshing? The keyboard started, and you see what Josh did?
Well, I'm
Just
the
like that.
drummer and I actually
Yeah.
sing backup vocals
Very
as well.
nice.
Myself and the bass player Cavell,
Yeah.
which is kind of different for us because singing and playing is not something that we would have been doing all the
Right.
while. So it was a serious struggle at first. Trying to keep timing and
Yeah.
sing. But we're getting there, and overall, I'm really enjoying the experience.
I can tell. I can tell. How long you been playing drums?
12 years.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Fantastic. Dita, anything from you regarding Sabrina and the Navigators? Anything you'd like to add?
For me, I have a little bit of musical background.
I know.
But coming here in Grenada and finding really in the neighborhood these brilliant musicians was really an eye-opener, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah. I can tell.
Sabrina was not really from the neighborhood, actually.
Yes,
She was on the other side of the island.
Of the
so
island, yes.
3 hours out to drive in the car.
Yeah.
But,
But it's also
I really
good.
enjoyed it, and I think, it's in the end, as a band, when you create something and something comes out of it, good music, then that's the big motivation.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I peeked at a clip of a music video, I think. Do you have quite a few videos uploaded on YouTube as well?
It's about 4 or something, yes.
Yeah.
It's also something like a passion I have. Try to, when you have a good song, try to visualize it and find out how to put it in a video clip. And we just did 2 weeks. One, it's called Slippers on My Feet. That's this one, yeah. And
That's this one.
tried a little bit something new.
Yeah.
And
Wonderful, wonderful. Guys, maybe we can close off with this, yeah? Yeah, that's really great. That's really great. Wonderful. So apart of, we've still got a little time left, but Sabrina, for you, how are things in terms of, performing with the band? Where do you see yourself, let's say, 5 years from now? The voice? Oh, I'm just... Where do you see yourself? I'm sure you have those, I know you're living in the moment, right? Just soaking it all up, loving it, every second of it.
Yeah.
But do you have these daydreams where you'll be like, oh boy, 5 years, I'd probably love to be in Madison Square Garden, or I'd love to be in a jazz festival somewhere. Any sort of...
I have more of a simple dream.
Yeah. Simple
It's
is
just
good.
having my music out there where people enjoy it. I mean, on a wide scale. And performing live, of course, that's one of my passions. I like it.
Yeah.
Singing, the part of it. And every singer's big dream is to just be big.
True.
Eventually, but right now, as you said, I'm living in the moment. It's coming fast, and I'm enjoying it. I like it.
Enjoy
Yeah,
it, my
so-
girl. Enjoy it. Oh, it's fantastic. Anything to add? Contacts.
Yes, and well, it's a nice story because when I met Sabrina first, I gave her two advice. I remember 2 years ago or 1 year ago. One was to get a passport, and secondly to improve guitar playing. So, and both of them was very, very helpful.
Are you working on the guitar part?
I'm working, but I would impress you yet. But it's coming. It's coming.
It's coming.
I'm nothing like his brother, but I'll get there in time.
Yeah. Wow. Might have another India Ahari on our hands, doing the thing. Before we run out of time, describe your taste in music. For instance, what is Sabrina listening to when she's chilling out? Who is Sabrina listening to? What kind of music?
I appreciate music in any form.
I know.
In any form. I listen to soca, even some jazz. But right now, I listen to a lot of John Legend, Taras Riley.
Nice.
Even listen to dancehall.
Hey, keep things
Keep the mind open.
fun and exciting, and
'cause you don't want to
so
be
you're not
boxed in, especially when you're trying to write. You want to pick up as much as you could.
Yeah.
So I try to listen to everything.
Yeah.
As much as I could.
Right.
Yeah, and they've been advising me to do that also.
Good.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they know music. They know a lot. And like you said, a lot of people
Yeah,
they call. I
yeah.
have no idea who it
you
is.
must check them out. Please check them out. Do that for me.
I'll
How
try.
long did it take you to pen that song, Sweet Grenada?
How long?
Yeah.
The idea for the song actually started when I was in Form 4. I wanted to do something for independence. But then I improved on it. I added lyrics and I changed lyrics and I did everything. So it took me about 3 hours just to get everything ready and unpacked.
Wonderful, wonderful. Fantastic.